Everyone, welcome to an all-new edition of Connect Now. I'm your host, as always, kendrickdix, along with my co-host, Brittany Shea.
Hey.
So, we want to get to what's going on, a new year, a new decade, a new January. When we talk about the month of January, circling around pop culture, entertainment, and human interest stories. Let's get started with the YouTube mukbang drama. Now, you may be recalled, Brittany, on the YouTube mukbang drama that prissyp, who is a YouTube mukbanger, did a collaboration with Memphis native Lips.
Wait a minute, y'all. Count it like it's sharing. Count it like it's sharing. Your boy done switched up on you. Count it like it's sharing. Count it like it's sharing. Count it like it's lying to me. And I know you lying. Count it like it's period.
And he...
I can't help it. Wait a minute, y'all. Don't forget to comment, like, and share, and comment. Or wherever you go.
He did a collaboration with the Smith Bunch. They from Memphis as well. And Sent Mo from Mobile, Alabama. And a bunch of other YouTube mukbangers. But prissyp claims that she thought Lips' intention was to film videos and do that. But she believes that Lips came to use her as a pawn to get to Be Love, since Be Love is the largest YouTube channel on the mukbang thing. So what's your thoughts on this prissyp, Lips, and now other people are getting involved with their drama and their stories about prissyp, Lips, how Lips didn't tell them exactly his intentions, but he kind of just had a distrust on everything went down.
Okay, so my initial thought was like, what the hell going on now? Because it's always something in the mukbang community. It's always something in YouTube communities, period. Anyway, like drama channel, beauty community, gaming community, all these damn
gaming. Oh, about the shootings and stuff.
No, they can have dramas too.
I thought, I really thought when the beauty community started with James Charles. What's his name?
James Charles, Jeffree Star, Patrick Star. It's just a lot of problematic ass people on YouTube.
And it was another one with the Nick. He used Nick. I forgot his name. His last name. His first name is Nick, but he was making a outrageous YouTube video where he was eating food and he started.
Nicocado.
Yeah, he started destroying his whole food set.
He crazy. Nicocado. He emotionally eats, like he said. He got he another story with the Stephanie Sue, something like that. But speaking on the one we talk about now, I hate that it's the black community mukbangers that's doing this. Like, we already got a lot going on against us being in YouTube, period. And it's just like, it's not a good look. I feel like some things need to be handled off camera. I feel like I don't necessarily know the whole story. I just know that it's a falling out. It's you trying to use me to get to the top, get to this person. But like they always say, the same people you see at the bottom is at the top. Well, I don't know.
Same people you see at the top. Rags to riches story in a way.
Yeah, something like same people you see at the bottom, top of the same people you see at the bottom.
Yeah, they're kind of like bottom feeders.
Yeah, like you climb this
socially climb.
Yeah,
and prissyp did mention that Lips was she allegedly believes that Lips was trying to use her to get to Be Love. Yeah, but he had a hot sauce bottle that Be Love had promoted, and everything just didn't go exactly as planned.
But you know what? I mean, it's two sides to every story. I feel like there's your side, my side, then lie ends the truth. I mean, prissyp sound like what she's saying is more accurate than. I didn't really see his whole video. I ain't gonna even lie to you about his response, because at this point,
he was being more nonchalant about he was trying to apologize and then move on with it. Yeah. When I first saw the video, because I was a fan of, I've been watching prissyp, and then when she talked about Lips, I'm like, who the hell is Lips? Yeah. And then now I'm saying, I've seen one of his videos with the, I said, what the fuck? He's masculine up here, but then feminine and right here with the nails and stuff. That caught me off guard. Yeah. Like, okay, what the hell going on? And then all of a sudden I'm seeing him with fingernails polished like women.
Well,
I'm like, but damn.
That's his thing.
And I got digging some more research and stuff. He been mudbanging, and now he's gaining followers, subscribers to his channel over this whole incident.
So like they always say, controversy creates cash. Like, I wouldn't be surprised by the end of the year this motherfucker be at 50K followers.
And just about, he's at 20K and counting right at this moment.
But I can tell you one thing, he ain't gonna never have nobody do a mudbang with him because they don't know what's the case gonna be. Unless it's that girl that was against Love and Tea as well. Maybe they can do a collab. What's her name?
I don't.
Damn, what's her name? Y'all remember that drama? What's her name?
Touchdown?
I forgot her name. Whatever. She just look up that whole Love and Tea thing with that other mudbanger girl because she had more subscribers than.
And then that spawned to with the tea time thing and with the other lady too, and they lady with the afro. She came out and called her out, and then I said, "God, these lips know what he doing."
When it rains, it pours.
Yeah, but the best of luck to him and everybody else with his mudbang. I'm gonna be watching. Just let y'all know. All right, we move on to another story where Pastor John Gray reportedly had his reality show canceled by OWN, and a lot of things going on with John Gray as lately as with his church. He has relieved his duties of his church, and now the pastor kind of don't have a book deal. He had an impending book deal coming up, but now it's gone up in smoke. And now Pastor John Gray figure out what's next because many reports are saying that he may start a church in Atlanta.
Child,
what you think about this whole mega church thing with John Gray's own situation? Trying to pray about it, and then next thing you know, he loses everything, and then he's trying to recoup his losses.
Yeah, I haven't been following the story. All I know is that it's always something with him and his wife. They're either doing something that they ain't got no business or saying that they ain't got no business. But they go to show you that sometimes people in the church community can be very problematic, and they one of them.
Wow.
So I mean, sometimes you got to lose everything to see your losses. You know what I'm saying? But I thought he was with Joel Osteen. He's sort of with Joel Osteen, but they have like a partnership. Like, okay.
They're affiliated, but John Gray has spun off and done his own thing. And Joel Osteen, he has his own foundation. It's like two different foundations, you know, how under one umbrella.
Yeah, okay. So it's just conflicts is going on.
Okay, speaking of that, what about rapper Young Jock? He is now, there's been reports that he's been driving for Uber as lately. The Love and Hip Hop star even went on New York with Breakfast and Bunch on the YouTube channel, and he admit that he has a new love for his girlfriend, and now he has her name on his what.
Yeah, I saw that.
And everything, I don't even know, social media went crazy over this. What you think about that whole situation?
Okay, so I don't think he's driving for Uber necessarily. I think it's some company that's like Uber, but it's under a different name. I mean, I see the video. The girl's like, "Hey, aren't you she know you're Young Jock? Aren't you Young Jock? Oh, you that fell off, didn't it?"
I've been doing probably like about 30 to 40 days.
You sound like somebody I know.
Huh?
You sound like somebody I know.
I mean, somebody you know, like who?
I don't know. What's your name?
I told you. Are you? I just want to ask a question. Are you Young Jock?
Can you turn around?
I mean, I think y'all already put that part together, yeah.
Oh, so you must have fell off or something. Like, why is you?
I gotta fall off.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to figure out. Like, you just driving for pull up and go. Like, what happened?
I mean, I just felt like it's an easy way to get some easy money right here downtown. I mean, I meet people, you know what I'm saying?
I really think that's okay.
You think that's what?
So you
listen here. Everybody, I don't care who you are. Everybody gonna go through hard times, struggles, and
that's the roles, the American dream, hard times.
Hard times.
A computer took your place, daddy.
But I just feel like, I mean, he had to do what he has to do for his family and support his family. Because I know he was a radio host. He got Love Hip Hop. I don't know what else he do. But
so you telling me Young Jock's got different multiple streams of income?
Well, sometimes you do gotta have multiple stream income.
Because he got Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
And then he talked about their kids, but I'm still flabbergasted about what he said on New York. I was like,
yeah, the New York.
What? I didn't even know. Didn't even know that.
Well, her name is something with a K. But she was on Love Hip Hop last season, and I think they got engaged. And she's a lawyer. So
yeah, he did. He did mention that she was a lawyer and stuff.
And that went to some good screens and put her name on your ping. She might got some good poo poo, good papa, good poo poo, papa poo.
Speaking of another situation, you talked about on your channel about Lori Harvey situation with her with the DUI situation, and now she's hooking up with Future.
Yeah, it wasn't a DUI situation. She was driving by Texas. So, yeah, she I don't damn know. I know it was a hit and run. You know what I'm saying? And then I know the witnesses were saying she was driving while texting. She got distracted. She flipped her car. And, thank God she didn't hurt herself or somebody else. And now she could run around here. And she was running around in Jamaica with Future and her girlfriends. And Future up there flew her out, making her get her something nice for her birthday. She looked like she had a good time with her girls, but I just think that Laura Harvey is a playette, baby. And I always, like I said in my video, she a roundaway girl. That girl making her rounds and she getting away. You know what I'm saying? So I think she gonna leave Future heartbroken. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think Future might get her impregnated?
No, because she ain't that damn dumb.
Okay, she just had to be a playette.
Yeah.
Okay.
She said she basically being like a sugar baby. Get their money and get their gifts and get the hell on. Go to the next one.
Speaking of another rapper, you gonna be talking about on our sister stage channel on your channel about the baby, about him pushing a hotel work.
Oh yeah. I'm doing a video on that. So basically, the baby, but what I see, it was some complication he had with a hotel worker. He was saying, he wrote in the video on Instagram, basically saying what the situation was with that. And he already is damn near facing the charge in, is it Florida? Shit, was Florida? Yeah, Florida for like a robbery down there. You know what I'm saying? Death and robbery of that man that didn't pay him his $30K. And he only paid him $20K, so the man was missing like $10,000. So he wanted his money. The baby was not playing. I feel like the baby need to chill out. I know these people pissing you off and stuff, and you from the hood. But sometimes you got to handle it the not so hood way and handle it the legal way. You know what I'm saying? You want hood crime, hood justice. You can't do it that way.
You gotta go to civil court and leave it like that.
Yeah, sue their ass. That's all I gotta say.
And get more money out there. Like if he owe you $30,000, spike it up to $60,000.
Yeah, 50, 60, yeah. Get
something like
money.
that. Mm-hmm. All right. Speaking of that, Cam Newton, the quarterback from the Carolina Panthers. Well, we know Cam's out this season, but Cam has been all over the town spreading his, seeds everywhere. Well, we know Cam Newton has 4 kids under his girlfriend, Kaya Proctor. Mm-hmm. But now there's been reports that him and Kaya has split, and now Cam Newton has found his way into an Instagram model and got her allegedly pregnant.
Yeah. And then they said that the girl was pregnant allegedly around the same time that she was having her kid. Like, she was already pregnant.
Wow.
I'm like, damn, Cam, what you doing? You got a beautiful girlfriend, a beautiful family.
What's wrong with people? But she was a stripper. Before, not talking about the girl. No, his baby mama. She was a stripper before he met her. She had 1 kid.
Hey, Instagram models and strippers, they about the same.
They're all in the same league, same category. They all like this street right here, and then this lane right here.
It's all going the same way. It's they using what they got, like that Players Club, using what they got to get what they want.
But then it's also telling too. They saying Cam Newton has been married to someone in Auburn. So I don't know.
Hold on, he was married to somebody in Auburn.
Yeah, a high school sweetheart that they believe he's married to. He had got the Kaya girl with her kid from a previous relationship, and then his 4 kids with her, and then this Instagram model. So
Instagram model?
Yeah.
I could just tell you this, man. You gonna do your ass the same way. I don't know why people think it's gonna be any different.
And then they was talking about too. Cam had a quarterback huddle meeting with his teammates. His teammates asked him about they like being married, but the benefits of being married. Cam Newton flatly said that I'm not getting married. I'll never be married. You know, things can change over some time, but he made it clear he's not getting married.
You know what? I just thought about remember that song. I'm a dog. You don't like a dog.
But I wouldn't even think Cam Newton was a dog, you know, when he was in the Auburn.
Yeah, but you know what?
People can change.
People can change. When people get money, people get egos and just go to their head. They just get who they told.
And then, too, with their clothing and stuff, he act more eccentric with his clothing.
Child, I don't know what Cam got going on with his fashion choices, but they is some choices. I tell you, you just
he
look
wasn't
at him.
like that, to be honest, when we first started.
Yeah, like I said, when people have access and they have money and they get access to this fashion they never had, the clothes they never had, they experiment with fashion. He trying to look very androgynistic to me. I just like it ain't cute. It ain't a look.
Okay, well, good luck to Cam and his family. Also, I want to talk about YouTube blogger Tasha K. She partners up with BET Plus. What do you think about that whole dynamic of BET Plus having the services of Tasha K under their auspices?
I really think, is she doing a show for them, or is it just like a promotion?
It was a promotion, but then they're saying reports that she may do a show on BET Plus.
Well, she gonna be heavily checked and regulated, because sometimes Tasha K like to exaggerate on things a bit. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be heavily censored. I can tell you that. Because, you know, it's different when you work for companies. You know, YouTube it's YouTube getting real censory too. Yeah. But it's totally different when you're working for a big conglomerate company, like, you know, Viacom. Yeah. So the stuff that she do on her channel, the cussing, the swearing, the crazy shit she talk about, crazy things she do, can't do that. She got to tone it down. But I did see the video and I was like, okay, Tasha K, I see you. But Tasha K, she just... Yeah. I don't know what to say.
All right, speaking of another shock jock, Wendy Williams is offending the cleft community after Wendy Williams made on her talk show that she was mocking fun of the cleft community when she talked about actor Joaquin Phoenix. Joaquin Phoenix. Sorry, that correction. Joaquin Phoenix about his role in the Joker. But she believed that Joaquin Phoenix, behind shaving his mustache and stuff, has a cleft lip, I meant to say. And she made fun of it. And then Williams was talking about how handsome he was, and then he liked him as Johnny Cash. She did that, but a lot of celebrities, including Cher, felt like Wendy Williams was too offensive on that. Yeah. What you think about that whole scenario?
I think she was trying to say it in like a joking manner, but it wasn't a joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, what she did, it was like, okay, you held it too long, you went too damn far with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I just think sometimes she just need to watch what she's saying and walk on eggshells, because we already in a PC culture or cancel culture. You can't make a joke. You can't say nothing against people, really. And it's just like, oh, no, you canceled. You should, you know what I'm saying? Anybody can get canceled. Anybody can get fired nowadays. It don't matter who you are, how long you've been doing what you're doing. If you're doing something that's scandalous, problematic, and controversy, you gone. Wow. But I get what they saying that it was offensive. I know they said was a football player or something.
Yeah, a football player. He said that he had a cleft chin and that his son had too. Yeah. A cleft lip.
But he forgave him. So
and Wendy Williams wants to donate proceeds to the Cleft Foundation. But a lot of fans are saying some of them want her to be ousted. But I don't think Wendy Williams is going to be ousted.
Her contract been renewed. She going to stay true to that contract. And I feel like she just, don't throw don't throw rocks in glass houses, like, girl, because people can bring up what's wrong with you. You in that whole situation with Sharita Hudson and your husband. Yeah, and, I know you don't want to relive that no more.
You're already going through it in some way. Yeah. All right. Well, speaking of that, Wendy Williams, her friend NENE leaks. Well, many of you saw this past week Was she on Real Housewives of Atlanta that she tried to have an altercation with Kenya Moore?
Yeah.
And she tried to spit at her, right? That was she illegally claimed, but NENE vehemently denies.
Yeah, the last episode they was trying to fight, but they got broken up. But they was showing like the episode preview for the one coming on tomorrow, where she tried to, like, look. But it's like, you did, you tried to spit, but you didn't produce no spit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't spit on her. I ain't doing. And then later on Twitter, so I did try to spit on her. I should have spit on her. And it's like, NENE, that is so, you call yourself being classy. That's so classless to spit on somebody. I try to spit on somebody. That's classless.
Yeah, I think NENE just doing that for ratings.
Yeah, even though her and Kenyon may not like each other or get along, I mean, I wouldn't. She just would take it she would take it too far if she did that. And NENE people already look at her like the bad guy. You know what I'm saying on the show, like she's the protagonist, no, the antagonist. Like she's the antagonist. She
like to start up shit, stir up, and then knowing the girls don't like to be around and stuff.
Yeah, it's like then she tried to make it feel like she's this good person, and she was trying to make Cynthia look bad. And you know what? I'm just gonna say this. Like, who is surprised on the reality shows, like, when they fall out, because you were talking about me. Girl, if that's the case, everybody would have fell out with each other, because everybody talk about each other.
Yeah,
whether good, bad, or indifferent, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's
like, when you in this world, regardless or not, you're going to be talked about. You're gonna feel somebody don't like you, and you might not like them. It's just, that's human nature. Life. Yeah. It's human nature.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, move over to that what about this, what Lonnie Love said this past week about she believes black men cheat. Regardless of anything in a relationship, that black men have a tendency to cheat.
Yeah, I would say not all black men. I say men in general would cheat on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter what race, creed, religion, baby. If they want to cheat, they would cheat on you regardless of what race, color, creed you are. You know what I'm saying? So you just don't want to group a bunch of men together. Because if that's the case, you always say all men cheat, but that ain't the case. Not all men cheat. Most men are faithful and have monogamous relationships. So she just has to clarify herself when she say things like that.
You think she's saying that just to get a reaction? Yeah,
I think she is. She got to look at it too, like if she was with a black man, white man, Hispanic man, Asian man, whatever. Yeah. If they wanted to cheat on your ass, they would cheat on you. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what color, woman, man, shit, transsexual, my man, transsexual. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if they whatever their sexual orientation is. If they
sexual fluid, whatever.
Yeah, if they want to cheat on you, they would cheat.
They got lips.
And it's not just men too. Hell, women cheat too. We emotionally cheat. If we cheat because it's emotional. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like you just can't say. A person really has to prove themselves to their significant other. That's all I have to say. And be faithful and truthful and honest.
Okay. Speaking of that, former talk show host Oprah Winfrey appeared on the Tamron Hall show. Oprah clarified to Tamron Hall that she does not want to return TV. Tamron Hall had a epiphany thinking that Oprah was going to had a rumor that Oprah was going to return back to TV and not give people like Tamron Hall opportunity to keep their show alive and well.
You do want to return. That means I'm unemployed. But there was a report that said you were reconsidering.
No.
If that's true, I'm going to faint because we're all off TV. But I believe it. I believe you miss it. And I can't believe I'm in Oprah's face saying it like this. I'm going to back it up. But I believe you miss it and I believe you want to come back.
Oh, no, that is not true.
Really?
Oh, no, that is not true.
Did you see that?
I was very clear when I left. I had said as much as I felt I could say in that platform. And doing that in a way that I thought, I could lift people up. And so what that did was create a path for other people like yourself.
So what you think about if you were a TV show host and you was done, would you say you done or do you think you want to come back to contribute?
I think I would say I'm done because Oprah damn near was like doing 30 years.
Yeah.
Before she, eventually she let her, her show go. She contribute to
a network,
and she contribute to society in a whole. And she just contribute to TV. You know what I'm saying? So when it was Oprah knew it was time to go because sometimes we can't be doing if we know we're destined for more or destined for greatness, we don't want to be stagnant in just doing what we're comfortable in. You know what I'm saying? We have to venture out. And that's where I think Oprah was like, okay, it's time for me to venture out. And I feel like Tamron Hall is like that new age, you know, type Oprah.
Yeah,
in a way.
Like I watched her show. She got a decent show. It's just like she's missing something.
Yeah.
She's really, I'm not knocking on nothing. She's missing something. It's like Kelly Clarkson. You can relate to her more than Tamron Hall. I hate saying it. But Tamron Hall more like she just there, but she wants, she gets good pointed, you know, interviews and stuff. But she's missing something. I don't know. And I talked about it on the tape this past week. Like, she has that Today Show curse, like Katie Couric and Mary Vieira had their own talk show. And they didn't last long because, you know, they journalists and stuff, but it's like they don't fit in the talk show world. I
think she'll last long because she do try to incorporate more of her personality into the show. You know, people want to see your guests and topics that you want to talk about, but they want to also see you. Also see, are you relatable? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's your personality? And that's why I think that's what sold for Oprah. Oprah was, she was the talk show host, but yet she was Oprah. Like, you see her personality, you see what she don't like, what she do like, you know what I'm saying? And she just, I mean, she did her thing.
Yeah, Tamron Hall still, you know, she's kind of still in Oprah's early days, like going in the crowd and talking to them. What Oprah used to do, like the group. I couldn't do that. I could do it, but then it'd be like, Lee, I got to walk around. I guess it's my exercise today.
Yeah, but I think she just want to be more relatable with the people.
Yeah, I'll say Tamron Hall, but I still think she got that Today Show curse, like, because of Mary Vieira and Katie Couric had that show. Yeah. And it's like, we'll see. How it go. But she got renewed for a second season, so we'll see how this go. All right, speaking of the show on Netflix, You, has been renewed for a third season. Many people are watching the second season right now, and they're binge watching this second season. But You fans are obsessed with the show. We have people naming themselves Joe Goldberg on social media. I know one person I know named himself Joe Goldberg, got his ID, got his picture like Joe Goldberg. I'm like, is you want to be Joe Goldberg? But I know you're crazy, but I didn't know you was that damn crazy.
Like him, like Joe. But you know what? I think the show, it's going to be like, honestly, like a cult classic because I watched it and I'm glad I did because it just so many twists and turns. It's mind boggling. Like, I don't want to get no spoilers. All I gotta say is, if you got Netflix and you ain't seen it, go see it. You know what I'm saying? Or if you don't have Netflix, get Netflix just to watch You. You know what I'm saying? Because it's. I feel like it's amazing writing. And then like Penn Badgley, he went from being lovable on Gospel Girl to being like still lovable on this damn show. Like, people love his character and he's a psychopath. You know what I'm saying?
Why can't, when we get the money from Connect TV, we want to get You? Leave that on Sunday nights.
That show is riveting. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a mess.
But why would you think Lifetime would have the show and then they just end up like canning the show, and now it found new life on Netflix?
Because from what I know, when they first did the show initially, the ratings wasn't good on Lifetime, but when it got on Netflix, since a lot more people on Netflix, and you know, word of mouth is something else. Y'all need to watch You. Okay, and word of mouth, and it brought more people to the show, and the show is a success. And you know, I guess keep up the good work because I'm sure we're gonna be watching. I'm just like, I was like lost in the show, like. And I don't be watching shows like that for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No more. But I was like, damn, this show really good and intriguing. And it's just so, like, when I say twist and turn.
A plethora of shot plots and storyline. It looked like Netflix becoming the resurrected for people's careers on Hollywood. And like these Apple Plus too. Yeah. With Disney Plus. Disney Plus. Like,
yeah, because Liz McGuire come back. And Pride Family. So a lot of people's like favorite shows
are rebooted and resurrected.
Yeah. And it's
and awesome. Ain't Lucifer on Netflix too? Yeah. So I guess Netflix is just like, if you don't have cable, Netflix is your next thing. Yeah, go to. Wow. Okay. Netflix doing the thing.
They've been doing the thing.
What about this with Netflix by Monique? Monique is returning back to TV and Showtime for a comedy series in February. And Monique found Showtime to be her next thing.
Yeah.
But also Netflix has won over a case battle with Monique. Like they're moving their trial to another different location. And Monique didn't want.
Oh, I mean, Monique just dropped it. I hate to say it. You know, they not, if they don't appreciate and value your worth, like they say, go take your worth and take your value somewhere else. Then someone else want to pay you for your worth and your value, and you found that with Showtime. So kudos to her for that. But it's just like it been damn near 2 years this ongoing Netflix thing. I'm sorry, ma'am. Netflix did they research. And they is a business. At the end of the day, they see that the return on you was not worth it. The money you was asking for. You know what I'm saying? Like prime example, like Dave Chappelle, if he can get $1 million because they gonna make that and then some, they gonna make more. You know what I'm saying?
And
so
Clarence, like Eddie Murphy too, it redirected his career. And Marlon Wayans with that sex tuplet thing.
Yeah. So they Netflix at the end of the day is a business. Like if it's not making them no money, it ain't. And if it don't make money, it don't make sense. Like they say.
All right. Speaking of that, what about Kamaya Mobley? About her whole ordeal. Kamaya Mobley had a movie based on her life, and it was on Lifetime. Mm-hmm. Then it had like a docuseries with Robin Roberts. Mm-hmm. Now Kamaya during the docuseries is still struggling with the effects of her fake mom and her real mom. Mm-hmm. Like she doesn't want to be around her real mom, but she wants to be around her fake mom. Yeah. In her company. So what do you think about that whole ordeal situation with Kamaya Mobley wrestling with and struggling with the fact that her family identity is at stake?
Yeah. I think she, in a way, she may have some sort of identity crisis. She could have still Stockholm syndrome, even though she's not around her like that. And I think it's a lot of hurt and a lot of pain there and a lot of anger. And she just don't know how to resolve or deal with it at her being still at a young age, because you feel like your whole world and life is upside down. And I just hope that she, you know, I'm pretty sure they kind of touched on the movie that she getting therapy. She just really need and miss therapy. And I just hope she heal her heart, heal her relationship with her biological mom, because that's really hurtful for the biological mom to feel like she doesn't matter. And at the end of the day, she is your mother. You know, you still have love for the one that kidnapped you. You know, it's just a touchy subject. Only Kamaya know how to deal with that. And I just hope she get the help that she needs.
When I heard this whole story, I was like, wow. I was like, I saw him. I heard about it, but I was like, this is even better than, you know, even someone can even write this story. It's just story presented itself.
Yeah, it's like unbelievable. But, you know, if she feel comfortable telling her story, you know, kudos to her, because that's a lot to deal with. That, and then be thrust in the spotlight unknowingly, unwillingly, because of something that somebody did 18 years ago when you was just a child born 8 hours ago, and she took her arm baby from your mom. It's just, whew.
Wow. All right, speaking of that, now there's a whole bunch with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle leaving Great Britain and want to relocate to Canada, but they had to relieve their duties as the royal family, which they want to do that, but they had to relieve their titles. So they can't have on the letterhead like your Duchess and your Highnessy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The Queen is virtually upset, but do you think it takes a toll on her because she's in her 90s? If she ain't getting like a spring chicken.
But you know, I think that the whole royal family thing is really not needed anymore. Like, what's the point of them? Like,
to be honest with you, I done my.
They're not in government.
They not in government, but they go back lineage. Like Queen Elizabeth's great fourth great grandfather, Henry VIII. You remember Henry VIII?
Yeah.
About the wives. He wanted a boy.
Yeah.
And he produced girls, but he did have a boy.
Yeah.
That's coming from that lineage.
Yeah, I get that lineage and family royalty and all that stuff, but it's like, it's so passe, it's so overdone. Like, it should have been gone with when Diana died. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's the catalyst. And Princess Diana. Prince Harry does not want to relive what had happened to his mother way back in 1997 to his now wife and his child.
Yeah.
So I can understand that ordeal, but at the same token, he moving out and now he has to find a real job. And a lot of people are saying that they might have to use their brand name as influencers to make some form of income.
Yeah, but I really think it's at the end of the day, it's about freedom. They tired of being under that control. We don't know what they go through behind that palace. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he ready for freedom to enjoy his life, not be, told and held to a high standard. You know what I'm saying? Like, and having people follow every moment, every inch of your life. If William and them like that, okay, good for them.
Because William's supposed to be king next.
Yeah, that's what he waiting on.
And Prince Charles, I don't even think he'll ever be king. To be honest with you, because how Prince Charles, he'll probably be king for about a couple of years, and then he's like, fuck this, I'm gonna give it to somebody else.
Yeah.
But we'll have this whole ordeal on the Harry Meghan Megxit store on Viral this week. So look out for, check your local listings on Viral this week, where we give a background story. Even Piers Morgan has something to say about this whole ordeal with Meghan. But you gotta watch Viral to see it.
I will. My God.
All right. Speaking of that, what about football player Tim Tebow and his fiance Danielle Pierre or whatever her name? Mm-hmm. There are reports that they got married, but they're not saying they're married. And they had a celebration. It looked like a wedding celebration, but a lot of people said they're not married, but it's just a celebration in South Africa. And a lot of people are puzzling and wondering, like, did Tim Tebow finally pop his cherry?
This whole story got me going, bewildered. I'm bewildered. How long you married without saying you married? Okay. We'll go with that. We'll go right with that.
But a lot of people saying it's not, he didn't say he married. It's just pictures floating around, them holding hands. They look like they married, but they're not trying to say they're married.
Okay. We'll go with what you want. We'll go with your story.
Brittany said you ain't got nothing to say about that.
I ain't got nothing to say about that. You go with whatever kind of
narrative,
whatever narrative you want.
What would Lip say?
All right, whatever narrative you want. You know what I'm saying? You do what you do. Come in like a share and go for the team. Okay? Don't forget like a share. That shit fun. I'm sorry.
He just his own little land by himself.
Wait a minute.
All right, speaking of that, Leah, late singer, had turned 41.
Baby girl.
This month. Mm-hmm. But Leah, we know that she fatally died in a plane crash in 2001 at the age of 22.
Yeah. So,
what would you think Aaliyah would be doing right now if she would have lived?
Aaliyah be the top of the game. I could see Aaliyah up there with the likes of Beyonce, Rihanna. You know, those women like that. Like, she would have been acting. She would have been doing so much. You could tell before she died, you could tell she had so much promise and so much potential. Mm-hmm. And then again, too, I feel as though she was getting to a point in her life where everything was just going right.
Yeah.
She already dealt with so much at a young age, dealing with a sexual predator like R. Kelly. And then you could tell that she was trying to move on and move forward in her life from that.
Well, what did you know about that R. Kelly ordeal with the surviving R. Kelly with the part 2 with more accusers came out and claimed R. Kelly did more things. Yeah. I'm thinking myself, R. Kelly a fucking monster?
He is.
All these people came out of nowhere. Yeah. They saying hairdressers, people that you wouldn't even know, producers.
Yeah.
Well, now we know about the peen situation. We talked about a couple of times on now with the R. Kelly situation. Yeah. But this whole thing has skeletons on his own legs.
It's too much. And I just feel like R. Kelly is right where he need to be at. He gonna rot in jail because don't think that you can do wrong for so long and not let it come back and get you. You know what I'm saying? Karma is it's something serious, and he facing his own karma, crime and punishment.
Okay. Speaking of that, what do you think about Rihanna breaking up with her billionaire boyfriend? And there also been reports Rihanna is working on another new album, but the fans are waiting anticipatingly, but she hasn't came out with a single for her album.
she gonna drop that album on our asses without us even realizing it, without us even knowing it. It's that's why I really think she ain't gonna tell nobody when the album gonna come out. R9 just gonna drop just like that. And we're gonna be picking up our lip and our faces like, oh my God, Rihanna, you know, because Rihanna, I know she gonna come with that fire into them pops. Because I know half the album gonna be kind of like R&B pop and half of them gonna be like reggae, you know, reggaeton, you know, Pon de Replay type shit.
Yeah,
you know
I used to like
mean?
reggae music too.
Yeah.
Like, what's that song? Like,
Pon de Replay, what?
No, it's another reggae song. You can hear the beat. Like, Shaggy, a good reggae artist.
Yeah.
It Wasn't Me. I like that song. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun. Yeah.
But I think with the whole, like, too, with the touch on the boyfriend thing, I think, like, maybe it ran its course. Like, it wasn't going anywhere. So
I think he wanted a baby, and I think she didn't want a baby.
I don't think Rihanna want to deal with, you know, I don't think she was ready to deal with, like, converting and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Rihanna is very strong-minded. She probably said, oh, no. No, her voice. Oh, no, I'm done with this. I had my fun. I'm gone. She just want to try a different taste of the rainbow. She just, you know, want to try a different culture flavor. And after that, baby, she said, I'm done.
Well, what you think about the Janet Jackson situation when Janet Jackson was with the Prince, and now she got a baby with the Prince. Now she ain't with the Prince no more.
I think it was all about, you know, you feel like if you gonna have to convert to their religion because that's what their religion is solely based upon. That sometimes when they get married, you have to be converted unless they like free mind, free will, free thinking. Like, oh, you know, I'm Muslim, but you don't necessarily have to be Muslim. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can see it working that way. But if they don't want to convert and be in that religion, they have every right to say, no, that's not for me. Or if they do want to convert, they have a right to do that as well. So it you know, it works or it don't work.
Okay. What about Beyonce with her releasing her Ivy Park stuff? What do you think about Beyonce giving celebrities their own Ivy Park items and stuff, and then she snubbed the Kardashians?
Let me tell you something. I wish I was a celebrity. She gave me stuff, baby. Reese Witherspoon had the cutest one. Reese Witherspoon said, oh my God, I love Reese Witherspoon. She's like, what is this? Let me go see. And she was trying on the clothes. I just love how they love the clothes. And, you know, everybody that's loving the clothes. I saw the outfits and clothes. I'm like, damn, my money kind of fun. I wish it wasn't. I would have at least brought me some shoes or something. But I would wait on the second go around.
But I was thinking when Beyonce, I think she befriended Reese at the Golden Globes, her and Jennifer Aniston. You think she gave Jennifer Aniston one too?
I mean, who knows? She was nice enough to give Reese one, and she ain't better know Reese. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, when I saw all the celebrities get one, like, she gave Sierra, Lala, Yara, Shahidi, I think that's her name, Keke Palmer got one. And, you know, I love Keke Palmer. And, you know, Laverne Cox, Janelle Monáe, just a bunch of, you know, plethora of women. And, you know, of course, her mom was the first one, and Destiny's Child, Kelly Rowland, and Michelle Williams. So, everybody loves the collection because it's sold out. And the clothes, they everything. You know what I'm saying? I love the tone, the hue colors, and how, you know, you can mix and match everything. I love clothes like that. You can mix and match and put this with that. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you got to talk about the Kardashian. Yeah, so I haven't seen not now Kardashian got a box or nothing. Not Kendall, Kylie, Kim, Courtney, Chloe, nobody. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They're going to show you the old rule that they were saying Beyonce don't care for them or care for Kim. It got to be some truth to it because she ain't sending them bitches nothing. You know what I'm saying? She ain't sending them nothing.
Wow. All right, speaking of that, what do you think about Cardi B talking about she want to run for Congress?
Well, I mean, she can do anything she want to do. You know what I'm saying? And she feel like she can meet the qualifications and run for Congress. Hell, she'll be in the president line of celebrities that ran for public office and won.
I don't think Cardi B don't even need to run for Congress. Let me tell
you something. If the folk would vote for her, I believe that she would get in there. And she would need help. She would need an advisor, political advisor to help her walk her through things.
But you think she hasn't released the album and more people are focused on her personal life than her music.
And it been
almost 2 years. Almost 2 years, yeah.
Damn, Cardi, you need to get on it. Like, what you doing, girl? You know what I'm saying?
She probably got brain Blame.
She ain't writing it. Somebody else writing it. She ain't got to write it. She admit that she don't write her music. Somebody else writing it. Maybe they're trying to fit songs together, to piece together to go to an album. Because, you know, sometimes an album, it got to be cohesive. Like, all the songs have to kind of go together. They may be sound different and stuff, but they go together on that album. So maybe she probably is cooking up something in the studio. Who knows? She need to hurry up and do music soon, though, because the time is ticking.
Okay, speaking of that, big news this week was Whitney Houston and the Notorious B.I.G. are entering the Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. So many people are speculating that why is Whitney Houston entering the Hall of Fame with her related drug issues and stuff, and Biggie as well. But I feel like their music influences and their music, you know, draw the people and the masses. Mm-hmm. And I can admit that I voted for Whitney Houston and Biggie to get into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. I mean, to me, who ain't nobody perfect. I mean, Whitney Houston had her demons. Everybody know that. But that didn't mean that she wasn't a good person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she is well deserved because she's iconic and her voice is iconic. Biggie is iconic. His music is iconic. Of course, you're going to want to have iconic people, legends in the game, in the rock and roll. You know, it's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah. It said it takes up to 25 years to be into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So Whitney Houston was eligible way back in 2009, mm-hmm. But she had her first eligibility during this time, her first try, and she's entering.
Yeah, and it's well deserved for both of them.
Okay. And speaking of that, we talked about Aaliyah, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we talked about Aaliyah. All right, and finally, this week coming up, Martin Luther King Jr., his birthday, mm-hmm. celebration of a dream, the life of the man who inspired hope, courage, and being an inspiration. What do you think about Martin Luther King Jr.? If he was alive today, what you would think he would say about the state of the Black community and the Black family?
I feel as though he'll look at it like, okay, we made some strides, and then we made some setbacks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I feel like the Black community, we could take 10 steps forward and come 10 steps back. And it's just like it's an ongoing thing, and it's something that's still a progress, work in progress.
With poverty and stuff.
Yeah, it's a work in progress. And some things is like institutionalized, you know, racism, prejudice, and like I said, institutionalized racism, mm-hmm. The prison complex, I forgot the other word.
Slave mentality.
Yeah, you know, the prison complex thing. It's a lot of things that's going on in prison that is putting a lot of Black people
and stuff
in jail.
Like that too.
Yeah, it's a lot of work for the Black community. And the Black community, I feel as though we'll be a whole lot better if we stick together and help each other and not have that crabs in the barrel mentality. Yeah. And it will solely be beneficial. And it's not all Black people. Not all Black people see each other as competition or enemies. Or some Black people see each other as, okay, let me help my Black brother, sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me get them if I'm here, I need to reach back and pull somebody. Like they say, pull somebody up with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to see you do well and do better too. Yeah. And I don't think that since you're doing well and better than me, that you think you're better than me. It's not the case. I'm trying to do something so that the next person can have a chance and have an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? That I work hard to establish for the next generation, or next person coming behind me. That's how you have to look at it. And I think Dr. King probably look at it like, okay, we got a lot of work to do. As far as like race relations it's not as good either like it was back then. Some people have nuances or you know, what's what I want to say, hidden, you know, racism. It's not as prominent as it used to be. Uh-huh. They trying to make it more prominent because of Donald Trump and the things that he spewed, the hatred he spewed. But we just have to know that. And I accept the fact that racism will never end because it's being taught every day. Somebody's teaching somebody about it. Somebody teach somebody a racial slur. Somebody teach somebody to hate somebody based on their color. Yeah. And then it's got, you got problems within communities like colorism, a whole lot of ageism. It's just a whole lot of mess going on, and it still need to be worked on.
Okay. Well,
what you think?
Oh.
You know, because we got to get your point of view, too.
It's like we still got a lot to do, a lot left to do, because we live in a society now where people, you know, the roles, the race roles, like black people, black on black crimes, and it's like you said that some of us think we better than other folks, and it's not the case. Sometimes things happen for a reason, and we have, like you said, we got to pull each other up and make each other better. Yeah. And sometimes you might, you know, you can hear constructive criticism and take it and say, okay, I'm gonna learn from it and do better. Yeah. Some of us take it and be offended, like, you don't know what I. Yeah. It ain't like that. It's just trying to help you out. Yeah. Trying to help you better. But you know, some people just like, you know, ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. I call some people like semi-normal, like. You hear, but you got to realize too, you got to make yourself better than what you used to be, because you can't go by those habits and those shenanigans like you used to. Yeah. Those days are over with. It's time to grow up.
Yeah, and then I feel like too, what you realize that it's a bigger
picture,
bigger picture, a bigger enemy, and a common enemy involved than you'll see, because it's still that slavery mentality and the stuff that been going on with, you know, white nationalism. It's just so much that plays a part in the hand into what's going on in today's society.
Wow. Yeah.
And the underbelly of society.
The underbelly, indeed. Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you all once again for watching this edition of Connect Now. We'll be back with another show next month. So, you know, enjoy this new year and make it a new you, as we are for this new decade. Thank you all again, and we'll see you next time here on Connect Now.
Wait a minute, y'all.